Hey, this is Dennis. It's Tuesday. I want to get back in the Bible study. We're in the book of Mark, chapter 13. We're going to begin at verse 12. And it's all letter red. It's all Jesus talking the whole way. And I think it's getting in... give us a look at end time tribulations, and let's get into it. So Jesus said, "Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." Verse 14, Jesus says, "But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, standing where it ought not." So what is standing where it ought not? And I've looked over the prophecy of Daniel some. Like I said, I don't know it all, don't understand it all. But one thing I want to point out, if you look in the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 6, and it's talking about the beast here. "And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, to blaspheme his name and his temple and them that dwell in heaven." Don't know it all, don't understand it all. Was the beast standing in the temple and started blaspheming God and blaspheming the temple and blaspheming heaven? Is that what it is? I know old Satan, there's like two beasts, and he causes people to worship the beast, gives them power. So, I don't know. Was that the beast, like Jesus said, standing where it ought not? Was that the beast standing in the temple doing that? "Let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains, and let him that is on the housetop not go down in the house, neither enter therein to take anything out of his house. And let him that is in the field not turn back again for to take his garment. But woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. For in those days shall the affliction such as was not from the beginning of creation, which God created, until this time, neither shall be." So that tells me that's definitely the end time tribulation. I mean, it's going to be worse than it's ever been. Ever. "And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. And then if any man shall say to you, Lo, here is Christ, or Lo, there he is, believe him not. For false Christs and false prophets shall rise, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. But take ye heed, and behold, I have foretold you all these things. But in those days, after the tribulation," this is really important, Jesus talking, "after the tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And then, after the tribulation, and then," verse 26, shall the Son of Man coming. Let me see. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory, after the tribulation. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect, the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of the earth. That's the rapture, after the tribulation. Now learn a parable of the fig tree, where her branch is tender and putteth forth leaves. Ye know that summer is near. So ye in that manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, that this generation shall not pass till all these things be done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. So Jesus is saying heaven and earth, and I read about in the Bible, there's going to be a new heaven, a new earth. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And Jesus himself said, after the tribulation, he's talking about he's going to come again. Well, God bless y'all. Walk with God one day at a time.